This is Sunbelt Conference Baseball on ESPN Plus. We're today from Tomlinson Stadium in Jonesboro, Arkansas. It's Game 3 between the A-State Red Wolves and the Dukes of James Madison. Walk off the mound, and the runner goes. The pitch is low, the throw is high, but in time as Caden Amundsen cuts down the runner. We'll see if James Madison wants to have a look at it. They're trying to figure out whether to challenge it, but looks like right now they may play on. So good play by Caden Amundsen gets us to the bottom of the first. 3-2. Swing and a miss. They'll go ahead and throw down to first to close out the strikeout. And each team strands a base runner in the first. It was huge. He hits this one over to Lane Walton. As we had all kinds of people occupying the bag at the same time. You had Martinez and Farley both standing there.
I don't know if that's his natural position. I've seen some times when he plays first base and maybe think maybe it's not his natural position. I don't know if we can get a replay of that to see when that contact occurred, to see if the contact of the pitcher occurred before he got to first base. Let's slow this down right about there. Right there, and I think the out had already occurred.
Yeah, he's out by a step or two.
Yeah,
that's the triple to right. And there's a grounder over to Kason Campbell, throw across in time. So after another little pause in the action, Dylan Farley puts up a scoreless second. He hit the game-tying home run Williams did on Friday night, and
how about
we might see 3 straight 6-3 ground outs as Seguin just tied a record. And A-State's gone in order in the second. The 0-2. And he got him looking on the outside corner. Gone on 3 pitches is Langley, and gone are the Dukes in the third. The 0-1 is hit well out to left. Going back is Langley, and he's out of room. It's into the bullpen for a solo shot. Arkansas State's first hit of the day is a round tripper for Caden Amundsen, and the Red Wolves strike first.
Well, I mean, it continues the theme for the weekend. A majority of the runs being scored for Arkansas State have been on the long ball. It continues here today. Caden Amundsen catches a curveball that ends up being just down and in. It's a nice pitch, actually, but Caden Amundsen able to get underneath that baseball and carry it up into the wind. Drives it right into the bullpen for the first run of the game.
There goes Quiller, and the pitch is swung on and lifted into the air to left field. It's caught by Kyle Langley, and that'll do it for the Red Wolves here in the third. But A-State gets on the board. A solo homer by Caden Amundsen. His lead at second. Here's a ball pulled to Martinez, who will take it to the bag himself, and that'll do it for the Dukes in the top of the fourth. They strand a runner in scoring position. 1-2 to Martinez is hit off the glove of the diving third baseman, and he's aboard to get things going here in the fourth. As the 2-2 is up the middle, and that is going to get through for a base hit. Martinez is going to take the turn, and they're at the corners with nobody out for the Red Wolves. The 3-0.
Wow, that was almost a pitch around.
And the bases are loaded with 1 out for Arkansas State. Is hit in the air. The center fielder, Thompson, is there. The runner, Martinez, at third is going to tag up and come in on a sac fly. RBI number 19 for Griffiths, and it's 2-0 Arkansas State. The 2-0 hit him.
Yep.
And for the second time in the inning, the bases are loaded. The 2-1 with the bases loaded, 2 down in the fourth, is hit right side to the first baseman in a foot race to the bag. Susie beats Quiller by a step, and that'll do it for A-State in the fourth. The Red Wolves is stranded 5, but they played a run. The 3-2 missed low, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. 2 outs, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and you knew that reaction was coming from Dylan Farley if he could retire the dangerous Seguin, which he does to strand the bases loaded. And he is showing bunt.
There you go. Look at that.
And he puts it down to the third baseman.
Perfect.
The only play will be at first, where
nobody. The second baseman went to sleep.
Yeah. The 1-2. He hits this curveball, but at the left fielder. Langley able to chase it down. The Red Wolves have had the bases loaded in each of the last 2 innings and have 1 run to show for it.
Strike one, strike two.
Say that.
Man, that's...
And that ball is slapped the other way past Case and Campbell into left field. 2 out, 2 strike base hit for Jack Guerrero.
I'll hold that story. Oh my
that
goodness!
One's behind the runner.
That almost
to
hit
the
his bat.
backstop. Caden Amundsen asked him, "You want this one back?" And Mark Anthony Edwards gives Vanderlei another one.
Yeah, there's a coaching point, and that ball, drop your bat, get that bat head down, because we've seen the bat get hit.
As the 3-2 is hit out past the mound, Walton charges in and threw it away. And that's going to allow the runner to score in ahead of the tag by Amundsen. And now the Dukes are on the board. Brings it home. Called third strike on the outside corner. And that'll do it for the Dukes, but James Madison gets on the board. A run on a hit, an error brings a run across.
Got him.
He did get him, yep. Bauer picks off Quiller, and that'll do it for the Red Wolves.
To cover the bag, to prevent him getting in scoring position.
Now he comes back and gets the strikeout on the 3-2 pitch to turn James Madison away. They strand the tying run in scoring position.
To push runs across the board.
This one hit a mile high on the infield. It's the second baseman, Moody, who makes the catch, and that'll do it for A-State. The Red Wolves strand their 9th runner of the game, and they'll take that 2-1 lead into the 8th. The 2-1 is hit toward Ashton Quiller, who lays out and makes the grab. Ashton Quiller takes a leadoff base hit away here in the 8th. Who swings and misses, and that is a very efficient 1-2-3, top of the 8th for Jella Vanderlei. And he hits a little soft liner over to Seguin, and that'll do it for the Red Wolves, who get retired in order in the 8th. Arkansas State has a righty and a lefty throwing as that ball is hit all the way out to the warning track, and leaping up to make the grab is Joey McLaughlin for out number 1. So called third strike. Vanderlei with his 5th strikeout in 3 2/3. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Vanderlei gets the final 12 outs for Arkansas State. And after we saw 41 runs scored in the first 2 games, of course the Red Wolves are going to win this one 2-1 in game 3.